You're watching the Common Constitutionalist Video Podcast, Special Weekday Edition. Well, hi there. My name is Brent Smith. I'm the Common Constitutionalist. Welcome once again to the Common Constitutionalist Weekend Video Podcast. Don't forget to share, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe. I'm getting so good at this, I must be a professional. Ha! Get it? Alright, so anyway, and I'm completely disheveled, so let me go at least button my shirt up. Okay, well that was fun. Alright, so today I'm going to be talking about one topic. This is something I read from the Hill.com. Leahy, not Roberts, to preside over impeachment trial. That's what I'm going to discuss. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. I'm going to try my best just to get through this and to remain calm, cool, and collected, but I doubt it. What Congress is doing, what the Senate is doing, is willful stupidity. Let me begin. The Hill writes, Supreme Court Justice John Roberts will not preside over former President Trump's impeachment trial, which is scheduled to begin in earnest on February the 8th. Instead, President Pro Tem Patrick Leaky Leahy, they didn't write Leaky, that's hat tip Rush Limbaugh, the most senior member of the Senate Democrat Conference, will preside over the trial, since he's been there for 487 years. Since before America, well before America was founded, even before slavery. Sorry. Leahy on Monday confirmed that he would wield the gavel and promised to administer impartial justice. Ah, yes. The President Pro Tem has historically presided over Senate impeachment trials of non-presidents. What about non-residents? Ha! Get it? When presiding, and I'm holding my tongue here already, when presiding over an impeachment trial, the President Pro Tem takes an additional step, a special oath, to do impartial justice according to the Constitution and its laws. Constitution, what's that? I don't know. We'll find out in a little bit. It is an oath that I take extraordinarily seriously. It couldn't possibly be, Leaky Leahy said in a statement. Okay, so you, like me, should be really confused at this point. How can they be speaking of impeachments and trials of a private citizen? Because that's what Trump is. It's a private citizen. It doesn't make any difference if he was impeached 17 times when he was president. He was never removed by the Senate as president. Okay? Let's just say he lost the election. Okay, whatever. I don't want to hear about it. Okay, we had an election. He left office. How's that? And now he's a private citizen. You can't remove a private citizen from public office because he's a private citizen. Okay. So let's break down real quick for Leaky Leahy and everyone else who doesn't know what an impeachment trial is. First, you get impeached by the House, and then the trial is to remove or not remove an official, president, judge, whoever, from office. Okay, in this case, a sitting president who is not sitting no mo. Simply put, impeachment is a charge of misconduct made against the holder of a public office. Okay, so the House did impeach the president, charged him with malfeasance or whatever it is, and then it was the job of the Senate to try him and convict him, which they didn't do. So and in America, you can't retroactively go back and retry somebody or whatever. It's not going to work. So Leaky Leahy vowed that they would not, that he would not waver from my constitutional and sworn obligations to administer the trial with fairness in accordance with the Constitution and the laws. In just that statement, he did 2 or 3 times. Okay? It's just, this whole thing is an anti-constitutional statement because what they're doing is anti-constitutional. Not just unconstitutional, but anti-constitutional. And we'll get to that toward the end when I actually quote chapter and verse. The few paragraphs, that's all you need in the Constitution of the United States to understand what a load of crap this whole thing is and what theater this is. And why they're doing it. That's the real reason, is the why. A spokesman for Leaky Leahy said that the decision on presiding over the trial is up to the Senate Majority Leader, Charles Chucky Schumer, and Minority Leader Cocaine Mitch McConnell. No one knows where that came from. But no, it's not. Okay, it's not up to either of these people. It's up to the Constitution, folks. That's it. It's just up to the Constitution, period. And nowhere in the Constitution does it even hint at any of this nonsense. Republican critics say this creates a conflict of interest because Leaky Leahy voted in February to convict Trump on 2 articles of impeachment. And again, all of this stuff is immaterial. It doesn't make, none of these arguments make any difference at all. It's all completely immaterial because what they're doing, it goes against the Constitution and against the law because the Constitution is the supreme law of the land. Duh. Some have also argued that the Senate should not be impeaching a former president and that only Roberts should be presiding. And we'll get to that in a minute. But they are all wrong. Every last one of them. A private citizen, which Trump has been for a solid week, cannot be impeached and removed from public office because he isn't in public office. That's absurd. Okay? John Cornyn, quote, "The Constitution requires that the Chief Justice preside over the impeachment trial of a president, but that's not what we're doing." Very good. To me, that's indicative of the fact that we're in uncharted waters, said Senator John Cornyn, Republican of Texas and member of the Judiciary Committee. I just think it looks very petty and vindictive, which it does and they don't care, and which it is and they don't care. And I understand that there are a lot of people who are mad, but the process itself already looks like a railroad job. It is a railroad job and is completely anti-constitutional. Cornyn said having a Democrat preside over the trial really undermines legitimacy. There is no legitimacy to this trial. Zero legitimacy of this trial because you can't impeach and remove a private citizen from a public office because they don't hold one. Other GOP senators echoed that criticism. Several Democrats pressed last week for Roberts to preside over the trial. Quote, "That is his constitution." Listen to these morons. Well, they're not morons. They're just flat evil because I know this woman knows the Constitution and she's just evil. Okay? They're just wrong and they're evil. Quote, that is his constitutional duty. I can't imagine why a Supreme Court justice would not do his duty, said Senator Elizabeth Warren, a Democrat of Massachusetts. She's not a stupid woman. She's evil. And this is just evil. What they're doing is absolutely wrong and they know it. Senator Richard Dick Blumenthal, oh, that guy bugs me, a member of the Judiciary Panel, says Roberts should preside. And you should have your brain examined or your soul examined. I think it should be because he should because it will be a straightforward, simple trial. Okay, I would think that the Chief Justice lends the dignity and seriousness that it requires, Blumenthal said. But Blumenthal acknowledged, listen to this, Blumenthal acknowledged Robert is not required to do this by law. He actually is required by Constitution. And I ask for this, one question. Are we living in some sort of oddball alternate universe? Because I can't figure this out for the life of me. While I know that constitutional conservatives, I know you all get this. This isn't for you. But the rest of you people who think that this is somehow potentially even the slightest bit legitimate, it baffles me. Because I'm no constitutional scholar, but I'm starting to feel more and more like one, because simply I can just read the words and understand what the founders were saying. There can be no constitutional impeachment trial because Trump isn't the president, okay? You can't impeach a private... I could be impeached. For what? I have absolutely no idea. Impeach, try me, and throw me out of public office. Never held one. Doesn't matter. I can be impeached, apparently, because Trump, being a private citizen, can be impeached and removed from office. I just removed from what office? I don't understand it. That's what I mean. Is this bizarro world or something? I don't get it. You can't impeach a private citizen, and you can't retroactively impeach a former president. This is ridiculous. Remove a former president. The impeachment, I'm sorry, but I am kind of blending the two. Impeachment and removal and the Senate trial are two different things. So, how about we read a little bit of the Constitution? It'll probably take about 48 seconds to do so. And everyone who reads and listens and understands this will be smarter than every other person in Congress, evidently. Or less evil, I guess, because they're all just evil. They're all just awful, hellish human beings. Article 1, Section 3, Clauses 6 and 7. The Senate shall have the sole power to try all impeachments. When sitting for that purpose, they shall be on oath or affirmation. Listen to this. When the President of the United States is tried, the Chief Justice not can decide to, or maybe that he will, or maybe he won't. When the President of the United States is tried, the Chief Justice shall preside. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. That's a definitive statement. He shall preside. And no person can be convicted without the concurrence of 2/3 of the members of both parties. Present, that is. Listen to this, folks. Judgment in cases of impeachment shall not extend further than to removal from office. Okay? Now here's the key. This is the crux. This is why they're doing what they're doing. And disqualification to hold and enjoy any office of honor, trust, or profit under the United States. That's the bottom line. That's why the Democrats are doing this. They couldn't care less about the justice. They don't care about the trial. They don't even care about the impeachment. All they want to do is that last part, that last sentence, portion of the sentence in Clause 7, Article 1, Section 3, is once you're tried and removed from office, you are disqualified from holding other office. Okay? So he, in other words, couldn't run for president again. Son of a gun. Ding, 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 ding. That's the key right there. That's the only key. They want to prevent President Trump from ever even thinking about running for president again. That's the bottom line. The dirty Democrats, they are scumbags to the highest order or the lowest order. I'm not even disappointed in them. This is who they are. To the core, this is who they are. They're vindictive, they're evil, they're scumbags. And this is why they're doing what they're doing, to disqualify Trump from ever even thinking about running again. That's the only reason. What they're doing is illegal. What they're doing is anti-constitutional. They know it and they don't care. And you freaking stupid blanking Republicans, get your heads out of your butt. Read the freaking, like I said, what did it take? Maybe 30 seconds to read the whole thing? That's all you need to know. That's it. So my name is Brent Smith. I'm the Common Constitutionalist. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I want to know what you guys think about this, because I'm beside myself with the sheer stupidity of the Republicans and the sheer wickedness and vindictiveness of the Democrats. Other than that, I ain't got nothing to say. See ya.